Hi everyone, so welcome back to another episode on Woodside Farm. Yesterday we were silaging, of course, which is now finished. We can now move on and feed our animals, which should have been done really before we bought them, but they seem to still be alive, amazingly. 50 cows, 50 sheep, and for some reason 51 chickens. They all need, well, the chickens feed themselves, but these two need to be fed desperately. Productivity is only 5%. So, first things first, we'll head to the yard and we will put the mixer on. I think it was originally on the John Deere, but I took it off that to put it on the sprayer. So we'll put it on the New Holland today. And we'll put the bales in there and then we'll put some silage in there afterwards. Right, so everything is dotted across the map. Not very good planning from me, but we will put first of all some straw into the mixer using the skid steer loader. We will then put some hay in, and actually we'll have to use the skid steer for that as well. That is just down the road. Unfortunately I have not got a trailer yet, do need to do that. Here's my really bad stacking here. Get rid of some of the bad ones first. I've not fed, because I've not fed any animals on this map yet, I'm not sure exactly where you do it, so I'll have to look into that. There are the blue troughs out there, which I assume is the feed, not water. I may be wrong. Only just can reach actually. So that is 22%. Not sure exactly how many to put in still. Everyone keeps telling me, but I always forget. I think if it's probably 2, or is it 1 straw bale, 2 hay bale, and then silage? I ask this every time and I always forget. Tell you what, we'll do 2 straw bales this time. Just to see how it works out. Keep seeing the keys just there, and I just wish that they were rattling about. They're just too static. Still very good though. Nice little feature there. We'll just bring it to life. Right, so that is 44%. So yeah, I think that is pretty good. I think what we'll do now is take this to the other yard, put some hay bales in, and then we'll just fill it to the top with silage, and hopefully that'll be a good mixture. It doesn't seem right driving this down the road, like a lot of you have said. I've been meaning to... Well, I have actually. I've gone to the effort of finding all the trailers and trying to download them, but the ones that I went to, they all had broken download links, so I'm going to have to search a bit more, try a bit harder, and download them again. Anyway, it's not too far, just to here. Probably have to move that out of the way. Right then, so we will take this now, spin it round in here. We'll take this back to that yard. Probably was bad planning though to put the hay bales over there and the straw bales here, and the silage right over in the far contracting yard. I think it's contracting yard, I think someone did say that. I may be wrong with the straw bales, I probably should have only put one in there. Just see how it works out, I think. Now, this is where I remember. It doesn't open because the auto stacker is in the way. So we'll just move that first of all. Should open when I go up to it in a second. No, it's probably the bales which are there. Really bad place to put them. Right then, so now for our hay bales. To try and bring one down from up there. Bring two down. Try and put that on a bit better, I think. Looking a better colour. That's 67% full, so two of these in there as I put two straw. Like I say, I think that's where I went wrong, and I've just noticed the gate has now opened, so it was the bales in the wrong place. Obviously the ones which we've just moved has got out of the way of the trigger, functioning much better now. And that is 89%, which only leaves 11% for silage. So yes, I did do something wrong there. Definitely. Bit of lag there, not sure what that's about. Anyway. Off to the final yard. The final stop. And these two fields here which we harvested, they will need something doing to them. I tend to put canola in after doing silaging. I think it's a good thing to put in after it. Not just because you can direct drill it, but also it's an expensive crop. But you don't get as much out of it, so you could argue that wheat or barley is better. Anyway, yes, the forager has gone. We did run out of time with that, but I'm going to get it back because I've had some requests to do some silaging, picking up grass, and when we've cut it and thrown it into a trailer, doing the same thing again, and we'll fill up the clamp at the other yard. Don't think we'll use much of this. It's bad planning from me. Anyway, put the 11% in. Use more than I thought. Anyway, we'll put it back, and next time, one less straw bale, I think. There's the the laggy silage clamp. Right then, so we can now feed our animals, finally. It's only taken 13 parts. 13 episodes to feed the animals, which we had in episode 1. Just love this area for the map though. So many trees. The track. I just prefer it over the other side, which is quite open. Right then, so we've got an emptying trigger here. I didn't see it before because I couldn't see the trough, but it's just here. And this will probably fill it. So we'll have to do another load for the sheep. Which means, what is this blue one in the field? I assume it's water. If someone could let me know, that'd be great. It just... yeah, it does. It looks like... I don't know actually. No, thinking about it, it's got the railing. I don't know. Please do let me know. Is it water or is it for actual feed? Anyway, finally, we'll be doing the sheep. You see, this is why it doesn't work. I have to drive back to where the skid steer loader is to put the hay in, and then back to here to put the straw in and the silage. I'll do the straw last though, it's just going to work better. Otherwise I'll be going here to go back there to go over to the other yard. And I've also seen a field which I really like, just behind this yard actually. And that is the one where we're going to use the forage harvester in. It's just, I don't know what it is about it, but it's just a really nice field. So, skid steer, yes. We want 2 of these bales, we want 1 straw bale. And it's going to be quite hard to judge actually how much straw or how much space to leave. If I'm going to put the straw bale in last, that's probably a bad idea actually, thinking about it. Although, that's interesting. Yes, leave 22%. That is 1 bale. That's the way I'm going to do it. Leave 22%. Makes it trickier, but it should work. Right, so after all the hay that we did, we only have 2 bales left now. We'll be able to do more of that. Anyway, off to the contracting yard. And if my calculations are correct, we want to have 78%, or fill it up to 78%, with silage, and that should leave us with the 22% for the straw bale. Although I'm doing a mixed ration, but I think a number of you out there say just give silage to the sheep and not a mixed ration, so I might be doing this wrong as well. But as I've started, I may as well finish. have to do this quite steadily. Right, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. Right, that is it. We won't put any more in. That leaves only 6% in the bucket. And yeah, some of you who are wondering, wow, that clamp didn't take long to ferment. Well, basically we've skipped a day, which is why the harvester is gone. But we'll have it back, don't worry. And finally, our one straw bale to put into our mixed ration. Now I think I've pretty much got courseplay sorted now for Cobra Park Farm with the issue I had last week. That was annoying, but I think I have got it now. We should be able to sell the rest of the silage with courseplay. Thank you to everyone who said what to do. Lots of chickens. They don't fear death. Strolling along the farm track. Well, I think we'll go for this one. No, we won't. We'll go for this one. That's the sensible one to go for. Skewered perfectly. I'll have to find the sheep's trough as well, because I don't know where that is. All new. Never fed the animals on this map. Will it make 100%? Yes, it will. Perfect. That is good calculations. We'll put that there. Turn the engine off, and we'll go over to the sheep. Try and find their trough, if we can. I believe the entrance to their field is through the yard and then up into the field, which I like. The field we're going to buy. Must be, yeah, up there. So this is the gate for it. We need to sort out that trailer, not sure why it's at that angle. Anyway, up here, and this is the sheep's field, if you didn't know. But where is their trough? Is that their trough? Looks like a trough. Mine sheep. Now it looks like that this is their water trough. So there must be another one somewhere for the feed. Keep searching. That's the blue one. This is probably where we'll find out what it is. Yeah, that field there. I love that field. Oh, the sheep went straight underneath the wheel. That field is the one we're going to buy. Looks like there's some trees at the bottom which need sorting out, but that isn't too much of an issue with the grass field. Anyway, which side is the emptying side on this thing? It's taking it. Yep, not quite going in, but it's filling. Looks like it's got quite a large capacity, although that suffices it for 6 days. So we will put this under cover. I don't really like keeping stuff in it, but not really much we can do about that. They will need more though soon. In fact, this yard is probably a good yard to keep it at. In between both, well, in between all 3 yards actually. Park that there, engine off, and that is everything today sorted. Our animals have now got feed. We'll go up into here and just have a look. The cows do need straw though, actually. That is something we can do in the next episode. The sheep have feed, the chickens automatically have feed, the cows, I think everything's good there. So yeah, I think that is everything done which I wanted to do today. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and you can join me again next week for more on Woodside Farm. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.